Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in today's video, we got some huge news as Zebec partners with Stripe and integrates Privy Wallet. So we're going to break it down in this video. And remember, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. So Zebec partners with Stripe and integrates Privy Wallet infrastructure into its payroll super app. Privy, now part of Stripe, brings best-in-class embedded wallets, effortless external wallet connections, and native multi-chain support across Solana, Ethereum, Base, etc., enabling a unified experience for every user. In phase two, Zebec will expand into the Stripe network for stablecoin payments, cross-border payouts, bridging on-chain and traditional rails further. Privy provides wallet infrastructure for institutional-grade blockchain apps, boasting 35 million wallets. Stripe processed 1.4 trillion in total payment volume in 2024 and supports merchants in 40 plus countries globally, giving the Zebec super app both global reach and proven enterprise grade infrastructure. And it says here, join us this Friday, December 12th, for a live spaces with Privy and Hypernative. Walk through the Privy partnership, the wallet integration, and what users can expect as we bring Privy and Stripe Power payments into the super app. Yeah, so this is massive news because Stripe is in payments is a pretty big deal. Stripe is up there with PayPal. It's up there with anything being done with Block or Cash App. You name it, it is a pretty big deal. So this leads me to believe that the super app is essentially like right around the corner. And let's see, let's try to get some more comments. Looks like World Mobile, they like it. And then let's see, Creative Control said I had a feeling. So, these everybody has a feeling that something big was going to happen. And then I got reached out to by ZBCN, man. So shouts out to him. And he was giving me some details on that as well. And it says here, with Privy now part of Stripe, Zebec gains frictionless super app onboarding, embedded wallets by default, external wallet linking, native multi-chain support. So yeah, and that's the big thing with this too. It's going to be multi-chain support within the super app, expanding that out. So I have a feeling the super app is essentially just right around the corner. But some massive news, and the spaces again is going to be December 12th, which is Friday. So we definitely want to tune in and kind of see how this partnership is going to work. And like they mentioned, Privy is a pretty big deal, 35 million plus wallets, and Stripe with that 1.4 trillion in total payment volume is a big deal. So imagine having like a sliver of that pumping through the super app, which will create more usage on ZBCN, which we want. And that's what we want, these partnerships to continue to grow, more and more awareness for ZBCN and Zebec Network. This is what this partnership does. And like I've said before, it's not about being the best. It's about partnering and then continuing different partnerships and building on that. And that's kind of the path that they've taken. And let's see, Alpha Lion says Zebec plus Stripe plus Privy is a powerful move, unified wallets, multi-chain support, next level cross-border payouts. The future of payroll is already shipping with ZBCN. And let's see, and then Crypto Queen, she has some info here. It says, look, Stripe primarily charges a standard fee, blah, blah, blah. Stripe supports businesses in over 46 countries and can process payments in more than 135 currencies. Yeah, so that's the whole big deal and the narrative that is happening essentially with Zebec Network. It's going to be multi-currency. So imagine all these different stable coins funneled through Super App, and that is again a game changer. And then Goose says, "I love Zebec Network. Proud of you all for your hard work over the years." And then Samurai says, "A partnership with Stripe is massive. Zebec is no longer playing the game; it's flipping the board and making a new one. With so many partnerships that Zebec Network has one as one could only imagine what 2026 and onwards is going to look like for them. The future is ZBCN." Yeah, so this sets up Zebec Network for a massive 2026, in my opinion. Again, extremely undervalued with Zebec Network. The current price is right around, let's see, let's get an update real quick. 0.0028, extremely undervalued. The market cap is roughly 215 million. Yeah, 215 million and a little over 89,000 holders, growing closer to 90,000 holders, and then onward to 100K holders. So the volume has picked up, so that's good to see, up 18.57% over the last 24 hours. But again, we'd love to see that volume trickle up, well up over 100 million like we've seen before. It's just only a matter of time. Right now it's just only a matter of time. So definitely looking forward to that changing and the volume going up. And yeah, but I mean, this is great news. It just further cements Zebec Network as a force, as far as with the super app. And again, if you aren't familiar here, let me see if I can pull the website up. If you aren't familiar with the the super app and kind of how all that works, let's see. I know it's on here somewhere. This is cards. Scroll down. Yeah, so here's the super app. So there'll be payroll streams in here by different stable coins, multi-currency. And this would be kind of a different way to do things as far as bringing Web3 payroll, Web2 payroll to Web3 and being paid by the second. It's innovative tech, and a lot of companies in the payroll industry haven't upgraded those rails yet, and Zebec is the answer. So this is what the super app is going to look like. And again, more to come on that far as what this looks like, but it is definitely a game changer. And if you're somebody, well, how do I buy ZBCN? So on the website zebec.io, if you scroll down here, there are several different options. You can either buy on a decentralized exchange. You would need a Phantom wallet to do so, as this is on Solana, or you have several clickable links here in which you could buy off an exchange and sign up. So you would need to sign up, buy off an exchange, and essentially go from there. So that's kind of how this would work here. But again, here's all your options to buy. I use crypto.com. Feel free to use the referral link in the YouTube description to buy you some ZBCN, as this is some massive news. So I want to thank you for listening to this video, and thanks for stopping by.